Much of our political theory and practice as a republic stems from ancient Greece, Rome, and Europe. Plato, Aristotle, Cicero, Hobbes, Locke, and Montesquieu were relied on heavily in the invention, arrangement, and elocution of the Declaration of Independence and Constitution. For example, Aristotle writes in Politics, "It remains to ask whether we are to say that happiness is the same for the individual human being and for the state, or not." The answer is again obvious. All would agree that it is the same. For those who hold the view that the good life of an individual depends on wealth likewise, if the whole state be wealthy, count it blessed. And those who prize most highly the life of a tyrant will deem most happy that state which rules over the greatest number of people. So too, one who commends the single individual on the basis of his virtue will also judge the more sound state to be the happier. It is seemingly timeless that what people esteem most highly ends up being the type of government they choose or vote for, whether its end be wealth, tight control, or virtue. If it is virtue, then there ought to be a level of freedom which allows for the opportunity to practice and exercise individual agency and autonomy, bounded by checks and balances through rule of law. This also presupposes the necessity of an established and coherent definition of virtue as well. Towards that end, Hillsdale College offers many free online courses and lectures. Their Constitution 101 course is both informative and entertaining. Recently on the Classical Mind podcast, Wesley Walker and Junius Johnson talked through a few of the Federalist Papers. They were able to establish rich context for the main arguments why the state of New York should vote to adopt the new Constitution and abolish the Articles of Confederation. This series of newspaper articles, which became known as the Federalist Papers, was instrumental in establishing a groundswell sentiment for the Union as we currently know it today. What if I asked you, how would you define virtue? Is it the same for an individual and state as Aristotle claims, or would you disagree?